Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English the Natural Way. I'm Alex.
Hi, friends. I'm Linda. We're so excited to have you with us today. No matter where you are right now, at home, at work, or on a walk, thank you for choosing to learn English with us.
That's right. So, before we start, if you enjoy learning English in a simple and natural way, please like this episode, share it with your friends, and subscribe to English the Natural Way.
All right, let's get started.
So, how's your morning going?
Pretty good. I was actually just thinking about coffee this morning. I had my second cup already. How about you?
Yeah, me too. I can't start my day without coffee. I'm like a zombie before my first cup.
Oh my gosh, same here. My brain just doesn't work in the morning without it.
Exactly. So, hey, speaking of coffee, we should talk about meeting friends for coffee. It's such a normal thing, right?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, when someone says, hey, let's grab coffee sometime, it's just a super casual way to hang out.
Right. It's not fancy, it's just relaxed and easy.
Exactly. You know, I remember when I first moved to a new city a few years ago, and I didn't know anyone. The first friend I met, we met for coffee, and that's how we got to know each other.
That's awesome. See, coffee brings people together.
It really does.
So, how often do you meet friends for coffee?
Let me think. Maybe once or twice a week? It depends. Sometimes I'm really busy and don't have time, but when I do, I love it. It's a nice break from work.
Yeah, same for me. It's usually on weekends. During the week, I'm always rushing around, but on Saturday or Sunday morning, that's perfect coffee time.
Oh yeah, weekend mornings are the best. You wake up, no stress, the sun is shining, you meet a friend at a coffee shop. It's just peaceful, you know?
Totally peaceful. And you don't have to plan anything fancy. You just show up, order a drink, and chat.
Exactly. That's what I love about it. It's so low pressure.
Right. So let's talk about how people actually make these plans. Like, what do you say when you want to meet someone for coffee?
Oh, good question. Usually I'll text a friend and say something like, hey, are you free this weekend? Want to grab coffee?
Yeah, that's super common. Want to grab coffee? Or sometimes I'll say, let's catch up over coffee.
Oh, catch up. That's a great phrase. Can you explain that for our listeners?
Sure. So catch up means to talk and share what's been happening in your life. Like if I haven't seen a friend in a while, I'll say, let's catch up. It means let's talk and update each other.
Yeah, exactly. It's like reconnecting with someone. So you might say, I haven't seen you in a while. Let's catch up over coffee.
Perfect. And usually the other person will say something like, yeah, sounds good. When are you free?
Yep. Or they might say, sure, how about Saturday morning?
Exactly. It's all very simple and casual.
So after you make the plan, the next step is choosing where to meet, right?
Yeah, that's important. I mean, there are so many coffee shops these days.
Oh my gosh, so many. Every corner has a coffee shop, right? Like there's Starbucks, Dunkin', local cafes. How do you choose?
Well, I usually pick a place that's convenient for both of us, like somewhere in the middle so no one has to drive too far.
That makes sense. I do the same thing. Or sometimes I'll ask my friend, do you have a favorite spot?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Some people have their go-to coffee shop, you know? Like, oh, I love that little cafe on Main Street.
Exactly. And honestly, the local cafes are usually my favorite. They have more character than the big chains.
I agree. I love supporting small businesses. Plus, the coffee's usually really good and the vibe is cozy.
Yeah, the vibe is important. You want a place where you can actually talk, right? Not too loud, not too crowded.
Right. Some coffee shops are so noisy you can't even hear the person across from you.
Yeah, I've been to places like that. You're like, what? I can't hear you.
Exactly. So you want a place that's relaxed and quiet enough to have a real conversation.
For sure.
Okay, so let's say you've picked a place and now it's time to meet. What happens when you first arrive?
Ooh, good question. So usually one person gets there first, right?
Yeah, and they might grab a table or get in line to order.
Right. And then when the other person arrives, you greet each other. Like, hey, good to see you.
Yeah, or maybe, hey, how you doing?
Exactly. And then you might give a quick hug or a wave, depending on how close you are.
Right. Americans usually hug friends when they meet. Not like a big hug, just a quick friendly one.
Yeah, a quick hug. Or sometimes just a big smile and a hey.
Yep. And then you decide who's ordering first. Sometimes we'll order together, or one person will say, I'll get in line. What do you want?
Oh, yeah, that's common. Like, I'm gonna order. Do you want your usual?
Yeah, if you meet the same friend a lot, you start to know their order.
Exactly. Like, my friend Sarah always gets a vanilla latte, so I'll be like, let me guess, vanilla latte?
That's so funny. Yeah, my friend Lisa always gets an iced coffee, even in winter.
Even in winter? That's dedication.
I know, right? I'm like, Lisa, it's freezing outside. But she doesn't care. She loves iced coffee.
Hey, some people are like that. I actually do the same thing sometimes.
Really? You drink iced coffee in winter?
Sometimes, if I'm inside and it's warm.
Yeah, okay. I guess that makes sense.
So anyway, after you order, you wait for your drinks, and then you sit down, right? And this is where the real conversation starts.
Exactly. So let's talk about what people actually talk about when they're having coffee.
Okay, yeah. So usually you start with small talk, right?
Right. Small talk is like light, easy conversation. You're not diving into deep topics right away.
Yeah, so you might talk about the weather or your week or something simple like that.
Exactly. Like, how's your week been? Or what have you been up to?
Yeah, what have you been up to is a super common question. It just means, what have you been doing lately?
Right. And the other person might say, oh, not much, just working, or pretty busy. How about you?
Exactly. It's just a way to ease into the conversation.
Yeah, and sometimes you might comment on the coffee shop itself, like, oh, this place is nice, or have you been here before?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Have you been here before?
Right. It may be your friend will say, yeah, I come here all the time. They have the best lattes.
Yup. Or they might say, no, this is my first time. I like it though.
Exactly. And then you might talk about the coffee itself, like, this is really good.
Yeah, Americans love to comment on their coffee. Oh wow, this is delicious.
So true. Or sometimes, this is a little too strong for me.
Right. Or I should have gotten a smaller size. This is huge.
Oh my gosh, yes. American coffee sizes are so big sometimes.
I know, like a medium is basically a large.
Exactly.
Okay, so after the small talk, the conversation usually gets a little deeper, right?
Yeah, you start talking about real stuff, like, how's work going? How's your family?
Right, or maybe something fun, like, did you see that new movie? Or have you been anywhere lately?
Ooh, travel is always a good topic.
Oh yeah, people love talking about travel. Like, I just got back from a trip to California.
Yeah, and then the other person will ask, oh, cool, how was it?
Exactly, and then you share stories about your trip.
Right, or maybe you talk about future plans, like, I'm thinking about going to New York next month.
Yeah, future plans are fun to talk about. It's exciting.
For sure. And you know what else people talk about? Food.
Yes, Americans love talking about food.
Right, like, have you tried that new restaurant downtown?
Yeah, or I made this amazing pasta last night.
Exactly. Food is always a safe topic. Everyone eats, so everyone has something to say about it.
True, and it's fun. Like you can share recipes or recommend places to eat.
Yeah, and sometimes you talk about hobbies, like, I just started running.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, hobbies are great to talk about. It shows what people are passionate about.
Exactly. Or maybe someone's training for a marathon, or they're into photography.
Right, and then you can ask questions like, oh, how long have you been doing that? Or what got you interested in that?
Yeah, people love talking about their hobbies. It's a good way to learn more about someone.
Definitely.
And sometimes the conversation gets a little more personal, like you might talk about relationships or challenges you're facing.
Right, like, I've been stressed at work lately.
Yeah, and your friend would probably say, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on?
Exactly, and then you can vent a little, get things off your chest.
Right, that's what friends are for. They listen and support you.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll give advice, like, maybe you should talk to your boss about it.
Right, or they'll just say, that sounds really hard. I'm here for you.
Exactly, just knowing someone cares makes a big difference.
Totally. And that's one of the great things about meeting for coffee. It's a safe space to share what's going on in your life.
Yeah, it's low pressure. You're just sitting there with a warm drink, talking to someone who gets you.
Exactly. It's comforting.
For sure.
So, what's your favorite part about meeting friends for coffee?
I think it's just the connection. Like, in our busy lives, we don't always take time to really talk to people. But when you sit down for coffee, you're giving someone your full attention.
Yeah, that's a good point. No distractions, just you and your friend.
Right, well, unless you're on your phone.
Oh, yeah, some people do that. They're like scrolling while you're talking.
I know, that's so rude. Like, put your phone away.
Right. I try to keep my phone in my pocket when I'm with friends.
Yeah, same. I mean, unless I need to show them a photo or something.
Oh, yeah, that's different. Like, look at this picture from my trip.
Exactly. But otherwise, just focus on the conversation.
Totally agree.
Okay, so let's talk about the end of the coffee meetup. What happens when it's time to go?
Good question. So usually someone will look at the time and say, "Oh wow, I should probably get going."
Yeah, or I don't want to take up all your time.
Right. And the other person might say, "Oh, no worries. This was really nice."
Exactly. And then you both gather your things, throw away your cups, and head out.
Yeah, and before you leave, you usually make plans to do it again, like, "We should do this more often."
Oh yeah, that's so common. Let's do this again soon.
Right. Or text me, we'll set something up.
Exactly. And then you say goodbye. Like, it was so good to see you.
Yeah, or take care, or have a great rest of your day.
Yep. And maybe another quick hug.
Right. And then you go your separate ways, but you feel good because you spent quality time with someone you care about.
Exactly. It's such a simple thing, but it really makes a difference.
Totally. I always feel happier after meeting a friend for coffee.
Me too. It's like it recharges you, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Human connection is so important.
For sure. And coffee is just the perfect excuse to make it happen.
True. It's like, let's hang out, but let's have coffee while we do it.
Exactly. It's casual, it's affordable, and it's everywhere.
Right. You don't have to plan a big dinner or anything. Just grab a cup of coffee and chat.
Yep, it's perfect.
Okay, so any final tips for our listeners about meeting friends for coffee?
I would say just be present. Don't rush. Enjoy the moment.
Yeah, that's great advice. And don't stress about what to talk about. Just be yourself.
Exactly. Conversation flows naturally when you're with someone you're comfortable with.
Right. And if there's a quiet moment, that's okay too. Silence isn't always awkward.
Ooh, that's a good point. Sometimes you can just sit and sip your coffee and enjoy the atmosphere.
Exactly. You don't have to fill every second with words.
Right. Comfortable silence is a sign of a good friendship.
I totally agree.
All right. I think we covered a lot today.
Yeah, we did. We talked about making plans, choosing a coffee shop, small talk, deeper conversations, all the things that happen when you meet a friend for coffee.
Yep. And hopefully our listeners learned some useful expressions and phrases.
Definitely. Let's do a quick recap of some key phrases.
Okay, sure.
So we have, wanna grab coffee. That means, do you want to get coffee together?
And let's catch up, which means let's talk and share what's been happening in our lives.
Exactly. And what have you been up to? That means, what have you been doing lately?
Right. And this place is nice, a simple way to compliment the coffee shop.
Yep. And have you been here before? Asking if someone is familiar with the place.
And this is really good when talking about the coffee.
Right. Or this is a little too strong if it's not quite right.
Exactly. And how's work going? Or how's your family? Good questions to move into deeper conversation.
Yep. And I'm here for you. When a friend is going through something tough, that's a really supportive phrase.
For sure. And finally, let's do this again soon. A great way to end the meetup and show you enjoyed the time together.
Perfect. So those are some super useful phrases for meeting friends for coffee.
Yep. And remember, the key is to keep it natural and relaxed.
Exactly. Don't overthink it. Just enjoy the time with your friend.
Right. Coffee is all about connection and conversation.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, everyone, that's it for today's lesson. I hope you found this helpful.
Yeah, and remember, practice these phrases with your friends. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel.
Exactly. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to English the Natural Way.
Yeah, we make new episodes every week to help you learn real, everyday English.
That's right. And leave a comment below. Tell us, do you like meeting friends for coffee? What do you usually talk about?
Yeah, we love to hear from you.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.